today I'm going to speak to you about Honduran culture. Honduran culture has many diverse layers. Honduran culture is like an onion, very many diverse layers. Today I would like to peel back just 3 of those layers. Honduran people are very diverse people. To be honest with you, I was not interested in Honduran culture until I went to go visit my cousin at work, which she has an employee that works for them out of the state of Florida, but also goes to Honduras as a missionary. He had purchased some of their artwork and sent it to her from Honduras, and she was showing me. We was discussing what it was like over there. And that's what ultimately got me interested in doing my speech over Honduran culture. And honestly, after researching their culture and how they live, it really made me more appreciative for what I have here. In order for me to be able to shed some light on their culture, I'm going to speak to you today about their living dynamics, their beginning history, and their family dynamics. Honduras got its name from Christopher Columbus during his fourth voyage. He actually named it Honduras because that means depth. And the depth of the water at the mouth of the Tinto Negro River is what made him give it that name. The area is approximately 43,226 miles. In the late 1700s, there was approximately 93,501 people. Pre-Hispanic, it's hard to determine what the actual population was due to conquest, slavery, disease, those factors killing off the people. Honduras actually received its independence from Spain in 1821. Secondly, I would like to talk about their everyday living. Most Hondurans are have a high unemployment rate, very low poverty level, very poor. The inner city, their homes are made of store-bought materials such as brick, wood, that kind of stuff. The outer more rural areas, their homes are built out of plaster for the walls, thatchet or clay tiles for the ceilings, and just dirt floors. They don't have a lot at all. The inner city is considered the wealthy people, and the rural area is considered the poor. I'm going to show you a picture of the houses. So this is actually an example of their house. As you see, the walls are just mud and plaster. The ceilings are made of clay tiles. And actually they will use the clay tiles and paint artwork on it and sell it for income. Because most people in Honduras only farm for a living. Next, I would like to speak on their family dynamics. So family dynamics in Honduras is very important to them. It is very important to keep the family very tight knit. You marry inside your own ranking, I guess you could say. Most people in Honduras, they marry neighbors, people they went to school with, people they go to church with. And marriage is not what it is in the United States in Honduras. They don't necessarily have a wedding ceremony. They do a civil ceremony, or they just find somebody that they fall in love with, live with, and have children with. Because of their poor economical status, they really can't afford an actual wedding ceremony. So most of the time they just save up money and then have a wedding at a later date. But when they do get married, the last names of the husband and the wife are combined. So for example, say the wife's last name was Gomez, and the soon-to-be husband's last name is Martinez. So the family's name would be Gomez Martinez. Instead of being one or the other, it would be both. Daughters in the family dynamic are very, very important. They are very protected, very guarded. It is the daughter's responsibility to be able to do the chores, help take care of the children, help around the house. And it's also their duties as their parents get older and become elderly and are unable to take care of themselves. It's also their jobs to take them in and take care of them, for the simple fact that there's no retirement homes and no nursing homes in this area. In conclusion, I hope that my speech has brought some light to how good we really do have it here in America, and it makes you more interested in learning about other cultures and things that we could possibly do to bring light to some of the poverty that there is in other countries around the world. But again, I hope that my speech was very informative to you and kind of shed some light on the things that go on in other places, and it makes you more appreciative for what you have going on here. Thank you.